career, it's important that you do some career exploration to help you to set your post-secondary goals. The first way to do some career exploration is to assess your career clusters. So you may ask, what is a career cluster? Well, a career cluster is a tool for organizing occupational information. Each cluster of occupation shares a common function. An example of this could be health services, manufacturing, education, and so forth. Today, we're going to be taking a career cluster inventory. In this inventory, it contains 80 items that you are going to rate based on how you enjoy the activity. So you're going to ask yourself, do I like that activity very much? Do I like it? Am I not sure? Or do I dislike it? At the end of your assessment, you will be given results which will identify your career clusters. An example of career clusters is presented in this graph. There are 16 clusters: arts, audio, visual, technology, communications, health science, business, finance, education, marketing. When you look at this graph, you can see that the person who took this assessment scored higher in the arts department than agriculture, architecture, and health science. So it would be recommended that the student does research on occupations in the field of the highest scoring career clusters. I recommend taking a picture of this screen, as it will help you in the future to be able to log into the career assessment tool that we use called NJCAN. The first thing that you're going to do is go to the Atlantic City Public School website at acboe.org. Once you go to the website, you'll select a school. Select Atlantic City High School. From there, it'll take you to our school website, where you will go to the Guidance tab. From the Guidance tab, you'll see a list of items that you can click on the left. You will click on Career Exploration for NJCAN. Once you click on the link, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. On that page, you'll scroll down and you'll see a link that says Login to NJCAN. In just a moment, you're going to click that link, but I want to be sure that you understand what your username and password will be. You will use your Atlantic City High School email and the password guidance in lowercase letters, the number 4, and a capital ACHS. Remember that the password is case sensitive. At this point, you will be prompted to put in your username and password. Your screen should look like this at the top left. You will enter your Atlantic City High School email address for the username and the password, guidance for ACHS, and make sure you use capitals because it is case sensitive. Once this information is in, you may hit log in. Please feel free to pause the video at any time if students are having a challenging time logging into the account. Once logged in, you will be welcomed to the program. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take an assessment. So you will go to the Assessment tab, and we will click on Career Cluster Inventory. The Career Cluster Inventory will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Again, you're going to be rating 80 items with a like very much, like, not sure, or dislike. At this point, you can click the Start tab. Once you click the Start tab, it'll take you to a new screen which will have the activities that you are going to rate. The first activity is Go Fishing. You will click on the face for the answer that matches how you feel about that activity. Once you complete all 80 items, you will then make sure you click the Save button. Once you take the assessment and hit Save, it'll ask you any thoughts that you maybe had about taking this assessment. If you wish to, you can type something in the box. If not, it's okay. Just make sure that you click Save. Please pause the video to take your assessment. Once your career cluster inventory has been completed, you will be able to look at your results in your dashboard. Click on the dashboard, and you'll be able to click on a career cluster that came up high for you. So here's an example. Health Science Cluster. For every cluster, they have a video that you can watch to learn more about that career cluster. They have information for at a glance, things you should know, education, pathways, and related careers. If you find that this is something that you're interested in, make sure you click on the favorite. When you save your favorites, you're going to have them saved to a special place where you can go back to them to refer to them when you use this later. As mentioned before, not only do you see at a glance, but things you should know, an overview of the career cluster, skills you should have, an employment outlook. It's important to know, are there going to be opportunities for jobs and careers in the future, or is this a dying field? In addition, there will be information about education, helpful high school courses. So if you're interested in health science, maybe you should take anatomy. Are you taking computer courses that you need? And then related programs of study. So when you're thinking about going to college or a trade school, depending on the career, you can see the programs of study that are available to be able to pursue a career in this career cluster. And finally, related careers. Each cluster gives you a list of careers related. Click on any of these careers to learn more about them. Again, if you see something you like, make sure you add it to your favorites. An example of this is that we selected athletic trainer. So for athletic trainer, again, we have a video that we can watch. At a glance, how much money, what are the wages? What's the average? How much education do you need? Will there be employment opportunities? job tasks, is it a STEM career, and what kind of work setting there is. In addition, on your dashboard, you can find information about the best career matches for you based on how you answered the questions in your assessment. This is another great tool of figuring out what kind of careers may be a good opportunity for you to explore. At this point, you can click on the career and they'll give you more information, just like in the screens we showed before. Another tool you can use on the dashboard is your favorites. As mentioned before, when you see something you like, whether it's a career cluster, a career, a program of a study, or even a school you may find that has that program of study or career, make sure you save it to your favorites. That's where all of these will be stored, under your dashboard, favorites, and then you can easily go back to any of these to go in and click on them for further information. Next, we're going to talk about the profile of your interests. So you may ask, what is the interest profiler? An interest profiler can help you figure out your interests and match them with a wide variety of careers. It's important to know that the interest profiler does not tell you what you should be or what kind of career you should pick, but it organizes your interests into categories to help you decide what may be a good career for you to select. Once you log in, the tab that you would select would be the interest profiler. Like the career cluster inventory, there will be a series of items that you will have to rate. It should take about 5 to 10 minutes, and there are 60 items for this assessment. Again, you will rate the activity whether you strongly like, you're unsure, dislike, or strongly dislike. To start the assessment, again, you make sure you click the Start tab. At the conclusion of this assessment, the interest profiler will give you a report. The report will show in a pie graph your interest areas and how you scored. So it would be important to see where you scored highest and explore that interest area and careers in that category. In this case, social came up as the highest for my interests. As you click further, careers are offered for you to explore, and they kind of give you a snapshot of whether STEM is involved, the level of education, how much money you could make in that career. If you are interested, you can select the career and continue to research it further and find programs of study and schools that offer the program of study. And in addition, you can select whether it is your favorite. And if it's your favorite, again, remember your favorites are all saved in your dashboard for you to look back at a later time. Another tool that could be really helpful is the reality check. When you log into NJCAN, under the Assessments tab, you will see a tab that says reality check. So for reality check, this will help you to find out how much money you need for the lifestyle that you desire. It's a pretty great activity, so I recommend that everybody gives it a shot. When you click onto the reality check tab, there's a video that you will be prompted to watch. It's only 1 minute and 10 seconds, and I suggest that you watch it. Press play and pause the video. Now that you've watched the video, you can begin your reality check. There are two options. You can start with the reality check, which will prompt you to answer questions about expenses for rent, car payments, food, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, if you plan on going to college, what will your debt be? They'll ask you several questions to help you to see the reality of what amount of money you'll need to live that lifestyle. If you're interested in doing that assessment, you click the start button. If you already know the career you're interested in, you can start here, and then you can figure out what kind of expenses and things you'll have and how you'll need to support that lifestyle with that specific career in mind. Again, the dashboard is where all of your information is stored for all of the assessments that you take and save. If you don't save your assessments, this information will not be here to use in the future. So make sure you save your assessments so that they're in your dashboard ready for you to go back and look over. Look this over with your parents, people that support you, your school counselor, your teachers. It's important that you are able to look through this information and not just take the career assessment once, take it again, take it every year. Your interests, your values, your things, they may change. So you need to make sure that you are up to date with where you are in your high school career. For reality check, you'll see here with the arrow, you're able to click here for reality check to see your results and the annual salary needed for you to support the lifestyle that you selected. So with all of this, really the question is, what did you learn about yourself? Has NJCAN helped you with your career assessment to find the career clusters that would be best for you and the careers within them, along with your interest profiler to see your style of work and what's important to you, as well as the lifestyle that you want to live? So take a moment to talk about what you've learned about yourself, and you can even write a journal about that. Thank you for taking the time to do this assessment today and explore your results. We really do encourage you to talk with your school counselor about your results so that your high school career could be meaningful and that we can help you to set goals for your post-secondary plan